Sister wives, Kody and Meri's relationship, or previous relationship, whatever you want to call it, situationship. I don't know. I have no idea what you want to call it. I've had so many thoughts and opinions on this, as have so many of you. Thank y'all so much for voicing your honest thoughts and opinions on this situation. All these specific topics, I love that y'all voice your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I appreciate that so much. I encourage that. More of that. Let me tell you something. Kody and Meri's situationship has been awkward for so many years. So many fans and viewers have been hollering, Meri, what are you doing? Meri, what are you doing? Now Kody, 10 years later, after we already know he's made himself perfectly crystal clear that he's not interested in Meri. He cannot say it any more clearer. But now, I guess after 10 years, Meri has finally accepted it. And now she's over here like, well, you should have told me. And all of us that's out here that's watching is like, girl, he's been telling you. You just ain't been listening. We've heard it. I've heard it over here in Mississippi, girl. Why ain't you heard it and he's told you to your face? I digress. Let's get into this latest episode where Kody and Meri were talking about Meri, well, mainly Kody, talking about Meri going to the church and asking for a release. I have so many thoughts on this, and I know you do too. That's why we're here. And by the way, if you're new here, welcome. I hope you stick around and smash that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell located beside subscribe. Make sure it's highlighted all. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload. Kody Brown trashes Meri. She's boring and mean, and I never loved her. In case it hadn't been made clear, over the previous 18 seasons, Kody Brown emphasized it once again this past Sunday night. He really does suck so very much. On the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody reflected on his 3 failed marriages, saving his most extreme vitriol for ex-spouse Meri. After discovering, for example, that Meri went to the church to ask for a formal release from their spiritual union, Kody admitted that their romance lacked a lot of wisdom, saying in mean-spirited depth, I didn't know who she was when we got married. She was very different. I think just there's some baggage that Meri had that I didn't know about initially. I felt like I could live with it. I can't live in a world where she is constantly angry at me. Kody and Meri exchanged vows in 1994 only to divorce in 2010 so that Kody could marry Robyn and legally adopt her kids from a previous marriage. The pair stayed together, however, although they stopped sleeping together, and finally split up. Kody then said that he didn't agree with Meri's decision to go to the church, explaining the damage was done, and he didn't want to be held accountable to the church and all their BS. The self-centered father of 17 went on to explain a man has no choice after he's already married when part of a polygamous family. In plural marriage, if he wants to stay faithful and in faith, he cannot request a divorce. Kody said it's not allowed. So I was not able to get out of the relationship. He was able to act like a total and complete jerk and force Meri to arrive at this decision, though. Now this, when I'm reading this, I just want you to know this is the Hollywood gossip. This is their thoughts and opinions. I'm going to save my thoughts and opinions after I read the article. At the same time, I didn't necessarily want out of the relationship. I wanted to know if we could save and fix it. Kody continued on air. There was a complete nuance about it. Well, we're going to figure it out, our relationship. Like, there were several times I was with her where I'm like, well, here's to a new beginning. We're going to figure all this out. Except Kody never really gave things a chance. He added that Meri wasn't nice, wasn't fun, and wasn't kind, and wasn't interesting every time they were together. I'm trying to be curious with her, and I'm bored. And so, I guess, to be fair, Meri feels abandoned, Kody told viewers. On the season 19 premiere, Meri made it clear where she stood at the end of the relationship, saying Kody tried to push her out of the marriage. I honestly feel sad for him, Meri added about Kody. Kody is now only married to Robin. His other 3 spouses at last realized just how one-sided of a relationship they were in and walked out, leaving Kody to play the victim. And to confess that he didn't feel very much for any of them. I didn't kick me out. Christine, Janelle, and Meri all chose to have me leave the home. Kody continued on his new installment. Now, I'm not playing the victim card. I'm just saying it's just the way it was. I wasn't ever going to leave them, no matter how much I didn't love them. Okay, look, I do think each relationship is completely different. We're going to speak on Kody and Meri's relationship, situationship, whatever. Kody and Meri were not acting like a married couple, okay? They were not intimate. They were not interested. Well, he wasn't interested in her, and he made himself perfectly clear since the catfish incident. And that was 10 years ago. Same time Robin and him got legally married. Same time he legally adopted her kids was the catfish incident. And that is when Meri got pushed to the side because Kody felt wronged. You get what I'm saying? I mean, to each their own. I do think Kody is getting blamed for being mean to Meri just because we all don't like Kody. I mean, we all don't like Kody because of numerous reasons every time he opens his mouth. But we can't sit here and say that he ain't told Meri in the past 10 years that he ain't interested. We can't sit here and act like he ain't showed through his actions that he ain't interested. I'm not going to act like he ain't been honest about that. Okay, so I don't agree with, saying, oh, well, he was a jerk, he was mean, and all this. I mean, girl, you should have listened. I don't know. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. He showed you who he was 10 years ago, okay? You went and done the catfish thing. You was seeking somebody else because you wasn't emotionally close. You wasn't romantically close. You was seeking something else, something more. So, I mean, I don't get the whole thing 10 years later while we're sitting here and Meri's playing victim. Meri needs to be held accountable. Meri needs to take some accountability. I said what I said. But would love to know what y'all think about it all. Don't forget, Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 3 airs this Sunday exclusively on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Set your DVRs, mark your calendars, do what you gotta do. And I hope you subscribe to this channel. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that notification bell located beside subscribe. Make sure it's highlighted to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I have another teaser coming up from this upcoming episode. You don't want to miss it. We're going to be talking about Logan and Michelle's wedding, where everybody was in attendance. Well, almost everybody. But we're going to talk all about it. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you so much for watching. Like and share this video and meet me in the comments below.